Good morning to all of you. Today we are discussing a case which won the first place in Criminal Lawyers Award in USA. Of course, it happened in the year 2020 and it has got the first prize in the USA Criminal Lawyers Award. Very funny case, but it is a true case. It happened in the city Charlotte, which is located in North Carolina state of USA. Of course, the capital of the state is Raleigh, but most of our people are located in Charlotte. In fact, one of my daughters is also staying with her family. That's why this news caught my attention because this news is from Charlotte. Right. So, if we go through the case, it has got a claim and counterclaim from an insurance company. Simply claim and counterclaim. How the claim and how the counterclaim we have to discuss. There is an advocate or a lawyer or an attorney in USA they call. So he purchased a pack of very expensive cigars. Very expensive, costly, rare also. He purchased them and actually since they are very costly, he has got them insured. So no doubt against other things, the insurance company insured for fire also. Please remember, these items or these cigars were insured against loss due to fire also. Please remember, these are the so-called costly cigars. Okay, now, so then once you purchase a cigar, what you will do? Definitely you will enjoy. He puffed it, he smoked it, and he has emptied the entire stockpile of the so-called cigars. And the lawyer's intelligence. He filed a case of or a claim for insurance against fire because he has filed the case stating that the cigars were damaged or they were damaged in a small series of fire. The cigars were lost in a series of small fires. Of course, the insurance company refused to indemnify the loss, stating that he has puffed the same in the routine course and in order to get insurance frivolously, falsely, he has claimed this case. It is the argument on behalf of the insurance company. Of course, the justice of the so-called the justice who heard the matter, he also agreed with the claim of the insurance company, but the lawyer won. So this is the twist. This is the claim. Even though the judge thought that the claim of the advocate is frivolous, but he has given the judgment in favor of the lawyer. Why? Because these people, insurance company, they promised to indemnify, to give insurance claim in case of damage of the cigars due to fire. Yes, damage occurred due to fire. So they have not clearly stated that what is acceptable fire and what is unacceptable fire. If you smoke or if you put your cigar for fire, unless you fire it, you cannot smoke it. Is it not? You have to get it lighted through the matchstick. So this they have not clearly stated. They have stated that it is insured against fire. Means, of course, we all know the general meaning. Suppose if any fire accident takes place, if they were burnt in fire, yes, the insurance company will indemnify. But he has twisted the matter because he is an advocate and won the case. Oh, things did not start here. This is only claim. Then what is the counterclaim? Of course, here what happened is the insurance company, instead of going for appeal and taking long time, simply they have paid him the amount of $15,000. Right? This is over. Now the real twist or real story starts now. Now for the best part of it. After making the lawyer encashing the check, now the insurance company filed a case against him under 24 counts of arson, basing on his own evidence. He has stated that yes, I have smoked them because of the fire, they were lost So that means he used them, and by lighting the matchstick, they were used. So it is nothing but arson. After the lawyer encashed the check, the insurance company got him arrested within, of course, after on 24 counts of arson. So with his insurance claim and with the testimony in the previous case that they were subjected to fire, the lawyer was convicted of intentionally burning the cigars. Insurance company, so intentionally burning the cigars which are the insured property. So therefore he was arrested for the offense of so-called arson, and $24,000 of compensation was paid to the insurance company, and he was sentenced to 24 months, that means 2 years in jail. So this story won the first place in the Criminal Lawyers Award contest. Very good story. So claim and counterclaim. So don't be under the wrong impression that lawyers, they have got only the intelligence to file cases. Of course, the other side, we have to be very, very careful. With these few words, I will stop. Thank you.
Story of what was the first place winner in the recent Criminal Lawyers Award contest. Okay, you ready? You really aren't, but I'm going to read it to you. Charlotte, North Carolina. A lawyer purchased a box of very rare and expensive cigars, then insured them against many other things, fire. Within a month, he had smoked all 24 of these great cigars, and without yet having made even his first premium payment on the policy, the lawyer filed a claim against the insurance company. In his claim, the lawyer stated the cigars were lost in a series of small fires. The insurance company refused to pay, citing the obvious reason that the man had consumed the cigars in a normal fashion. The lawyer sued and won. Stay with me here. Delivering the ruling, the judge agreed with the insurance company that the claim was frivolous. The judge stated, nevertheless, that the lawyer had a policy from the company which it had warranted that the cigars were insurable, and also guaranteed that it would insure them against fire, without defining what was considered to be acceptable fire, and was obligated to pay the claim. Rather than endure lengthy and costly appeal process, the insurance company accepted the ruling and paid $15,000 to the lawyer for his loss of the 24 cigars lost in the fire. Now the best part. After the lawyer cashed the check, the insurance company had him arrested on 24 counts of arson. Yeah. Oh.